Should I do this? Am I out of my mind? Just gonna find out. Just gonna tell her. I'm gonna handle it. Hi, sweetie.
Hey, I didn't expect to see you. Hey, hello, my big man. How you doing, Scotty? Huh, partner?
Well, actually, that's why we came by to see you. I want to tell you what a great boy he was today. And I'll let you see him, too. I know how important that is to you.
It's okay, he's got a little fever, I think.
That's fine.
I don't know, it feels a little bit warm. Huh? Maybe he's coming down with something? What's wrong, Scotty, huh? He just doesn't seem himself. Maybe he's coming down with something.
No, Scott, I don't think so.
But it is.
Well, actually, there's something I want to tell you. He had a little outpatient procedure done today.
What?
It wasn't anything serious. It was just a little minor outpatient surgery.
He had surgery, Sheila?
It's nothing for you to be alarmed about.
Tell me my son had outpatient surgery. Tell me something to be alarmed about. What the hell was it?
I had the birthmark removed.
He did what?
I didn't see any point in waiting any longer.
I don't see any point in doing it at all, Sheila. Why the hell would you do such a thing? You need that harmless little birth doc?
I hated it. I've wanted it removed since the day this baby was born, okay?
So after I left here, I went to see Scott again, and he confirmed exactly what I thought he said earlier.
That Sheila flew home from Michigan the day after giving birth to their son?
Exactly.
Didn't Scott think that was just a little bit unusual? Mother and newborn traveling one day after delivery?
Well, he didn't deny that it wasn't a case. But since Sheila and the baby were the worse for it, he didn't see the harm. He also didn't understand why I was pursuing this.
So, here we are again, right back at the same place. Up against a brick wall.
Sounds like you're ready to throw in the towel.
Well, I don't know, Lauren. Maybe we should consider it.
Deal?
I'm the guy's a doctor. And if seeing Sheila come home with her newborn son the day after she gave birth doesn't send up any red flags for him, who are we to challenge it?
You really believe what you're saying? You're just trying to get me off this.
Well, I admit. I'd love to see you stop stewing about Sheila Granger. She's a very strange woman. Who's to say why she does the things she does?
Can you honestly put this out of your mind and stop thinking about this? Because I can't.
So you want to keep going?
I just think if we keep digging, we're going to come up with something that we wouldn't have imagined even in our wildest dreams.
I don't understand why that tiny little birthmark would bother you so much, Sheila.
It wasn't tiny. It was very evident, and the older he got, he would have hated it too.
No, I don't see it being any problem for Scotty. More important, you do this without even telling me? Without even discussing it? Damn it, I'm his father, Sheila. I cannot seem to understand what would motivate you to do something like this. It was a birthmark. It was harmless.
Well, you might have thought it was harmless, but you've never had to deal with something like this, and I have.
What are we talking about now?
Would you just listen to me? Honey, when I was younger, I had a birthmark too. You will not believe the amount of teasing I went through. How all the other girls, they all made fun of me. It really got to me. I got it removed finally, but I had always wished that my parents had it done when I was a baby. That way I never would have had to live through all the humiliation. And the one thing that is most important to me is that our son doesn't have to go through the same thing that I did.
This is the first time I heard any of this. And even if I do buy this, why the hell couldn't we at least talked about this first?
extra steps. Why don't we just review what we know about this bizarre birth?
Like Sheila's due date, or the fact that she was so close to delivery, but...
She took off to visit her mother anyway?
And then she suddenly gives birth.
Only she's unable to make it to any hospital because of a blizzard.
Or so she tells Scott.
You know, and this is where I think her story gets rather interesting, since we already know from the weather bureau that there was no blizzard anywhere near her mother's farm the day she gave birth. There was snow, but there was certainly no blizzard.
But yet she said that she was marooned at the farm in a huge snowstorm.
And the very next day, the roads are clear enough for her to get to the airport with a baby a day old.
What do you make of it? Why would she travel so close to her due date? And why lie about a blizzard?
Oh, not to mention the risk of traveling with a newborn baby.
Maybe she's been so overly protective of it ever since. She freaks out every time I'm around her. Why would she hide it?
Well, whatever it is she's hiding from us, she's hiding from Scott as well.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Scott may not be as willing to accept her story if he knew there wasn't a blizzard that night. You know, Paul, earlier, you said that you thought the reason for all of Sheila's actions was that she feels are a threat to her marriage. Do you still feel that?
Wait a minute, Lauren. I think I've got it. I think I know why Sheila went to Michigan to have her baby. Why she was so devious and mysterious. He is not Scott's. The baby is not Scott's.
What?
Lauren, that has to be the answer. Sheila's been pawning off this child as her husband. You see, if she doesn't have that baby, she doesn't have a husband. It's over. The marriage is history.
Scott, I just did it on impulse. I'm sorry. I don't know why you're making such a federal case out of this. It's no big deal. It was just a little birthmark.
Well, that's right, Sheila. It was a little birthmark. I think you found it necessary to have it surgically removed, right?
Darling, I am not going to fight with you. I'm a nurse. I feel that I have done the right thing. It is not that important. Please, you don't have to argue.
Damn it, Sheila, you did this without my consent. This isn't just your baby, it's our son. I'm his father. And for you to do this, make this decision on your own without even discussing it with me, I really have to question your judgment again. Why the hell couldn't we at least talk about this? What in God's name was your big rush?
You don't want to argue like that in front of your son? Fine, you go ahead. It's done, Scott. It's done. He's going to be fine. It really was a very minor